Okay, theologians, pastors, bishops, the Most High, those who've gone to theology school, I would like for you to call me out in love if I'm incorrect in anything that I'm saying right now. Okay, first and foremost, we're talking about the Bible here. In Romans 13:1, the Bible says, let everyone be subject to the governing authorities. Those that exist have been established by God. So technically, those who read the Bible and believe in the Bible should not have been emotional about what was going on in politics, correct? Because if we walk by faith, then we know whoever the president is going to be, God has appointed them, and we are to subject ourselves to them according to the Bible, right? Regardless. That's number one. The second thing I'm observing is that when the Rome and the church, so yeah, I'm not a pastor, I'm not a teacher, I'm not none of this. I'm just doing my own work, my own homework. When Rome collapsed under its weight, people started moving to Britain, Spain, and Northern Africa, right? And Northern Africa is like Egypt, Morocco, those places that they don't, on the news, they don't want to say that's in Africa. They just refer to them as if they are their own, continents. Yeah, the northern area of Africa, yes. So basically, Constantine, if you all know of Constantine, had converted to Christianity. That was the head person in Rome. So right around the early 4th century. And so then right after that, and I'm going to have some publications up here, should be showing up, that's when the church and the state became intimate. All right, and started working together. Now, I just want to use basic common sense, just basic common sense. Rome collapsed under its own weight. That was in like 430. Christianity came to North Africa first or early 2nd century AD, which was before the fall of Rome. Constantine converted to Christianity in the early 4th century. And then after he died, that's when the next emperor or leader came into play, and the church and state were in bed together. Now, I talked about this in the 15th century. Christianity came to sub-Saharan Africa with the arrival of the Portuguese. So I'm putting all of this together, and what I am finding is that the apostles, I don't know what they were using to teach the people. It may have just been miracles they were doing. It may have been storytelling, or they may have had some type of tablet. And I believe Billy Carson did say something about that there was some writings. Whatever it was, somewhere down the line, and the Council of Nicaea is a part of this whole thing under Constantine's rule in selecting the books of the Bible, things got tainted. There was a conflict of interest. Men started putting their own interests in here because they realized how powerful the story of Yeshua is or was back then. So then they said, well, let's put in some laws here. Let's put in some scriptures. Let's sprinkle some scriptures in the truth so that we can control the people. Because they're heavily influenced by this Yeshua, this Son of God, this prophet, however way you want to however way you look at who Yeshua is. So that's what they did. Now that would explain the pedophilia in the Roman Catholic Church. That would explain how the slave trade got started and how it was able to last as long as it did. The cruelty to our people, our ancestors, those who have ancestors from Africa. The cruelty that exists today, and how the Black community has not progressed. Black community has progressed when it comes to money because we're spenders. We start the economy. So yeah, they've allowed Blacks, specifically Black women, to progress in money, right? And becoming more rich. But unfortunately, from a social perspective, Black people are the first to die of the top diseases in the U.S. I'm speaking about the U.S. right now. The broken homes, the lack of responsible men taking care of families. How has the church helped in those ways? How have we gotten better as a community? Now, I know, and I don't want to be dismissive of those that have been working in the communities. I myself have been working in the communities to be able to support the people. But other than the government just kind of dishing out money here and there, how have they helped socially, mentally, physically, the Black community to evolve? How has the Bible helped? Because we know, as I said in my other video, we know that this was a religion that was put upon our people to control them, and to get them to think about when you get to heaven, all your troubles will be over. Just do what we tell you to do, and you'll get your, oh my God, I cannot. All right, I'm gonna end this right now.